To though is that it like you've said this before, and I want you to talk about it again while we're on camera, is lifestyle. It comes down to lifestyle. Is you don't riding around with Matthew Gregory, that's like it's a job, it's work, it's like hustle, it's hectic,
it's all day.
It's all day. Well, he gets home around 5, but it's still it's a hectic pace. For yours, it's not a hectic pace, but that's what you want.
Yeah, purposely designed that way. And that's why I tell people, before you buy your first house, you got to know what you want, because your whole business plan of real estate depends on what you want. It really does. I mean, if you only want some extra money to go on vacation, that's a whole different plan than trying to create a passive income lifestyle.
Yeah.
Put a door out the kitchen and put a new deck on.
Okay, so this was just...
It was just a closed-in wall.
Wow.
The back door was over in the laundry room, what used to be a bedroom laundry. It turned out really nice. I mean, for the price range, these are, these cabinets are already here, but they're really got a nice pantry. I always do new appliances. I mean, for $1,000, man, it's the best upgrade you can do for people like new appliances.
So for rentals, you don't mind putting appliances in. A lot of folks have gone away from it.
I do, just because I've had more comments than that on anything else. Like, ooh, new appliances. It sells the deal, people like it. So, and plus they come with a year warranty from Lowe's. So if they break down, they just call Lowe's and they come fix it.
Awesome.
This is very basic. The bulk of the work is right back here. This room was a laundry room. It had a back door going out the back, and we just converted it back to a bedroom.
So I guess I got a couple of questions. So you're talking about financing, and you're talking about what you were going to do with this house. You're in it for 48 roughly. What could you have sold it for?
75,000 probably.
Okay.
I mean, roughly 75. So after closing costs and commissions, it would be about a 15 grand profit. Which my number is, I try to make 30,000 on every 100 invested. So it's right on my exact ratio. So 15 out of 50, 30,
gotcha.
30 out of 100, same percentage.
Yeah. And then, so I've noticed in your rentals, we've been in 2 so far, that you go with carpet in your rentals. Tell me why you do that, and what's the,
I just haven't found a good alternative that people will buy into for the bedrooms. I do carpet in the bedrooms just because I've tried to put laminate down, and the feedback I got from people was they didn't like it. So they wanted carpet in the bedroom. I lost to several tenants. They come look at the house and they're like, well, we really want a carpet in the bedrooms. So,
do you find yourself having to replace the carpet every time they move out?
Budget for once a year replacing it. I just got a good carpet vendor who does it pretty cheap, and
gotcha.
I just put a percentage aside every year to replace the carpet. So, and for 3 bedrooms,
it's really not bad.
This house cost me about $700
for carpet.
Yeah, so it's not.
That's definitely not bad at all.
It's not significantly different. Over time it costs more, but the upfront costs aren't much different. So.
Like if you were to go in here and put hardwoods in. Because you said you thinking of another alternative.
Yeah, hardwoods would be like $5 a square foot roughly for install. So.
And you probably have to do it throughout the whole house.
Yeah, plus they scratch them, and you have to end up refinishing them every 3 or 4 years anyway. So it's almost the same month, same cost.
About the same.
Time. The upfront cost is much higher, but then you don't have to touch it again for several years. Sometimes you get lucky and go. I have several houses with all hardwoods, and it depends on the tenant. If they take care of them, then you come out way ahead. And if they had originals, I would refinish them.
Definitely.
Yeah, but this one had plywood floors, so it wasn't any options on that.
Awesome.
And they had put on all new windows. Something I had to do to get ready to sell was FHA won't finance them unless all the windows work. An FHA inspection won't pass. So all the windows were painted shut, single pane windows, so we had to replace every window.
That's a big cost too.
Yeah. Well, it was $350 per window. So.
No, that's great. So what will this one rent for? Did you already tell me? I forgot.
Roughly $800.
Okay. In Asheville.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Good deal. On a dead-end street, so it should rent pretty.
Yeah, this is one of the nicer streets in the town too. So everybody likes this street.
Okay, let's talk about the online auction versus like going to the physical auction.
Well, basically what it is, if the physical auction has to happen first. No one buys it there; it goes to the bank. Bank owns it as REO. So what's a trend is starting to happen is the banks, when they don't want, I don't know why, but if it doesn't go straight to the MLS, it goes to online auction company.
So it's already been to a physical auction, and then it goes to an online auction, so it'll go through a second auction?
Yeah.
Oh,
These
wow.
are REO properties. They're bank-owned properties. They go through an online auction. And there's like Realty Bid, Auction Network. There's several. If you just search Google for real estate auctions in Alabama, there's probably 10 sites that do it. And just watch them all.
Yeah.
So I just put in a bid for it online, and they came back with a counter offer at the end. I was the highest bidder, didn't meet the reserve price, but they came back with a counter offer, and I took it.
So if you're all in for 48,
yeah,
you probably got it for 20?
25. Bought it for 25.
That's good.
Roughly 30 something in it. 30. So
That's
a
good.
deal. I mean,
Yeah.
the last time it sold us over 80,000, and that was without the renovations. So but it was at the peak market. So I think today it's worth 75. Be pretty easy.
Good
It
deal.
is what's called a pocket listing. I have a local realtor I give them access to. They can, if they sell it for me before the financing comes through, I will sell it. So, but it's not in the MLS.
Gotcha. So you mentioned something earlier on that house that about a realtor with a pocket. They got a pocket listing, which we can talk about that in a second. But what I really am curious about is you're a realtor.
Yeah.
Why are you using realtors?
Well, this property is about 30 minutes away from my house, and I suspect there's going to be a lot of activity on it because it's a lower priced house, and this realtor lives less than a mile from here. So it's just convenience. And I'd be having to drive up here every day, I think, because in this area, a low-priced house that has been renovated has a lot of activity on it. And most of it is from buyers who aren't qualified to buy it. But I just know it's going to be a lot of work, so I gave it to a local realtor.
And you'll pay that realtor 3% or a flat fee?
A 6% listing. So they'll have to split it. It's a full retail listing. So.
Gotcha.